What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? All right, let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about our Cowboys on a Memorial Day holiday where we show respect and we honor those we've lost in the military. So let's see who jumps in here with us. You know what I'm saying? We all not at home. Some people at work, but you know what I'm saying. What's good, Dak Owens? What's good? What's good? Lord Nova, what's good? Y'all go ahead and come in, speak to everybody. Kevin McDonald, Dak Owens. Appreciate you putting the rules up. I'll pin that to the top. Welcome to CFT's house. First, speak to the host. That's me. Hit the like button. I appreciate that. After that, sit back, relax, and join the conversation. No question. Panda King, what's goody? What's goody? What's goody? Big Dow 8604, Devonta Bradley. What's going on, Cowboys Nation? Jay Worthy, King Julian. Y'all hit that like button as y'all come in real quick. Shining Star, what's good? Jamal Heath. So Sammy, what's good? Early string, what's good? Wrong early string holiday. Normally y'all know where I've been at. Work. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Texas T was good. At Philly, yeah, all day. David Jenkins. How are y'all at David Jenkins? Sorry. How are y'all feeling? Y'all good? How y'all feeling on this Memorial Day holiday? I hope some of y'all good. Any of y'all serve? Any of y'all armed services? Army, Marines, Air Force, Navy, etc. I'm saying definitely want to show respect to anybody that has served. Brad Harris was good. King Julian was good. Yo, CFT, I'm great. We got 88 and 13. Yeah, it's everything feels good. It's good. It's all good. Army, Kenneth Cobbin. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Anybody that's in the armed services or anything, I appreciate y'all. I got checked in my comments actually. I wanted to just bring this up. I forgot the gentleman's name. Somebody came and said, "Yo, we don't say Happy Memorial Day," and I had to, you got to show respect. Sometimes you're wrong. I really wasn't paying attention to it like that, but it's a day of respect and saluting people we have lost, and people that are still in the armed services. Is not a day of like Happy Memorial Day, because what I'm saying, that's weird, and I didn't really take it like that till I read it, and I was like, you know what, that makes complete sense. So my fault. Nah, my fault. I just wanted to do that correctly. Um, man, let me see, Panda King. Man, I was thinking about your video about Diggs. I have a feeling he brings a reckoning. I hope so, man. I hope so. I feel like what's good? My dog Jay Tuck in the building. Y'all say what up to Jay Tuck, man. Chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Little holiday stream, before I get back to the grind tomorrow. You know how it is. Just wanted to talk a little bit about what's coming up June 1st. It's all the rumblings going on through Holiday Nation through the holiday. Jalen Ramsey's been the buzz name, you know what I'm saying? Even though Brian Broaddus came out and shut that down, which is cool. I didn't believe that Jalen Ramsey was coming here. Y'all caught my Jalen Ramsey video. I told y'all I don't think Jalen Ramsey's coming to the Cowboys. Not because I don't think he's a good player, because some people take that out of context. I think that Jalen Ramsey is just not in contention. He probably gonna end up on the Commanders or the Eagles or something like that. So brace yourself for Jalen Ramsey ending up somewhere else, or the Rams. You know what I'm saying? Brace yourself. Don't get too excited about Jalen Ramsey coming to the Cowboys. That's not happening. But I do want y'all to focus on another thing that Brian Broaddus said. Did y'all hear the other thing that Brian Broaddus said? He not coming here 24 million old. Nah. Even if he was 12 million, I just don't think they're gonna bring him in here. Jalen Ramsey comes in here, he wants to start. Let's just talk that first. Um, you'd have to bring in an older veteran corner that is not hell bent on just always starting, because Siobhan Rebel will get healthy and we're gonna want to work him onto the season. But I don't want him to have the, not only is he a rookie with the pressure of we need you to come be a cornerback savior, right? We want you to do that after you come off an injury. Nah. I think Stephon Gilmore is the perfect play. Xavier Howard, somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if we trade, let's just say we traded for somebody like Jair Alexander or something like that, phenomenal player. But who we sitting? We sitting Diggs all year? Now, if you traded Diggs or cut Diggs, it'd make more sense. But I don't think Alexander's sitting on the bench after you your guys get healthy. And what you going red shirt Revel all year? No, I don't think so. Ramsey and Pickens a lot of shoddy and a lot for shoddy in year one. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of spice. I don't know if he I don't know if he a chef like that. I know one thing though. It's 139 people in here and 48 likes. I don't think y'all gonna do me like that. I don't think y'all gonna do me like that. I know y'all just jump in and start watching, but I think y'all love me more than that. Y'all can hit the like button. I can get 51 likes. You know what I'm saying? Get it to the 100 likes real quick. I'll read some of the comments while y'all do that. I appreciate y'all, man. It ain't that hard, like I always say. If you're on an iPhone, just go ahead, double tap the screen. If you're on a Android, first of all, breathe. Go to I think it's the top right, hit the dots, slowly press the like button. Don't hit it too hard. Your phone might break, or I don't want to be responsible for your Android acting up. So take your time with doing. All right, I'm sorry. Y'all know I gotta throw Android hate at y'all once a stream. My fault. My fault. But yeah, y'all hit that like button. Everyone make sure to hit the like button. It's free. Thanks, King Julian. Um, on a serious note, though, I see my dog Darnell Lamar. You talking about what Brian Broder said about running back? Yeah, no, he was talking about Ramsey. But that too, he was just saying that he talked to somebody because Brian Broaddus could just shoot a text to somebody, right? Samsung greater than Apple. Hey man, Adron Johnson. I just teach his own. I am a Apple connoisseur myself, so I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll with Apple, but to each his own, man. Do your thing. No one is mad at you if you like a lesser phone. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? 19 likes away from 100. Hit that like button for me. You ain't got shit else to do but hit the like button. That's a fact. The battery might fall out. A lot of stuff can happen to an Android, man. You know what I'm saying? It might turn into a coaster, a door stopper. You could use you could use it for a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like this shirt. I appreciate you, Davion Wallace. I got this shirt from my brother DMV. You know what I'm saying? My brother DMV. I don't even know if he still got his Shopify store up. But yeah, DMV fanatic. Y'all know who DMV is. I got this from over there. I think his link might be over on this page, but y'all can check it out. I love this joint. I still believe in 4. I know a lot of people don't, but I still believe in 4. I think that Dak gonna go crazy this year. So yeah, you know what it is. Rome, were you in it? Rome, I thought you were in it. In what? Thought I was in what? What I miss? These people get me. Whenever I bring up Androids, the people lose all focus. Forget the Cowboys. You talking about my phone, big dog? I gotta throw it out there because I know y'all get mad. It's just a joke, y'all. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. Nah, but seriously, Apple's better. But back to the Dallas Cowboys. I think personally, um, what Brian Broaddus said is true. I've said it, but it was more of a hunch. Brian Broaddus got confirmation. If the right person gets cut, they'll go after him. So post June 1st is a big deal for us. We should all be doing this or doing this. What y'all think I'm saying? We should be praying that somebody like a DJ Reader gets cut. Now, every year there's good post June 1st cuts. Every year. It's a financial thing. It's not always just talent. Tell me, why would they cut this person? If they're the right age and they're making too much money, they're available for a cut. Right? So I think if the Cowboys are smart, they'll go after somebody. Right? And he confirmed that. Brian Broaddus confirmed that. I believe 4 needs to shut up those haters this year, so this crazy fan base to calm down with hate for him. I got a point to make for that. Y'all mind if I go on a little Dak tangent for a second? Y'all okay with a little Dak tangent for 2 seconds? Y'all let me know. 80, 187, almost 200 people here, 101 likes. Let's get it to 150 likes. Let's get it closer to the amount of people watching. Dak owns. I know Dak owns is gonna rock on me on a little Dak tangent. Let me just talk to y'all for a second. I don't think that Dak Prescott need to go prove nothing to y'all or me. I need y'all to realize this. Dak Prescott has been a runner-up for MVP. I've seen him battle head-to-head in the playoffs with two of the greatest quarterbacks to ever throw a football. He went down to the wire with Aaron Rodgers his rookie year. Went touchdown for touchdown with him, right? David J, $2 super chat. First super chat of the day. Y'all throw some fire emojis in there for David J. First super chat, don't matter the amount, always gets fire emojis and love. Appreciate you, David J. Start preaching, bro. I'm preaching. Y'all welcome to my pulpit. I'm preaching real quick. Let me talk to y'all. 200 people. Let's get 47 more likes. Let's get it to 150 likes real quick. Now, appreciate y'all showing David J some love. Battle with Aaron Rodgers rookie year. Y'all remember that? Now, before someone says, but he lost, I'm old enough to remember that battling with a Hall of Fame quarterback blow for blow gets you props. Ask Jalen Hurts. Before he won his Super Bowl, his highest claim to fame was a game he lost, battling back and forth with Patrick Mahomes. I was around for that. I don't know if y'all remember that. I saw it on all the sports shows. He lost, but he went toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes. In Aaron Rodgers' prime, Dak Prescott lost as a rookie, but he went toe-to-toe with Aaron Rodgers. This is the revisionist history that y'all forget. I've seen him lead the league in touchdown passes. In this same league, manned by Jalen Hurts was around, Josh Allen was around, Patrick Mahomes was around, Lamar Jackson was there, but Dak Prescott led the league in touchdown passes. That happened during his tenure. With all of these greats, somehow he snuck in there and won it. Somehow he won an All-Pro. With all those guys I just named, Joe Burrow was around. How did he win an All-Pro? There's only 2 chosen every year when there's like 16 quarterbacks better than him. And he won the All-Pro with Brandon Cooks, a receiver that is never mentioned as a top receiver. I know he wasn't because I just looked at a top receiver list. Top 32 receivers. Brandon Cooks wasn't even mentioned. How did he win an All-Pro with just CeeDee Lamb and apparently me at receiver? Salute y'all. Get them likes up. Appreciate you, Lose Takes. That's my dog, man. Shout out to Lose Takes, man. Like I always say, y'all go check out Lou's work. Phenomenal content creator and is killing it. You know what I'm saying? One of the rookies of the year to me. Love your shirt, Rome. This is my brother DMV shirt. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? You got to show Dak some love. That's why I was on a Dak diatribe. Let me go back to my diatribe if y'all don't mind. If y'all don't mind. Right? So he's done all this stuff. What point am I getting at? Just saying Dak's accolades. Because somebody's going to say, well, he's 2-5 in the playoffs. That is correct. Lamar Jackson's 2-5 in the playoffs. So it can't be that. Is it? Can it be? Multiple MVPs, you're only 2-5 in the playoffs? It can't be that. What I've realized is once sports writers, fans of other teams, division rivals, and just people in general don't like you, sometimes they just dug in. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. There is nothing Dak Prescott can do to change people's minds. So he shouldn't play to prove people wrong. He should play for his teammates and people that believe in him. Don't play to prove the haters wrong. Play to prove your supporters right. Bleeding Blue 499 super chat. Dak would have beaten Rodgers if not for Byron Jones. That's a fact. That's a fact. Did y'all hear that statement I just made? Thank you for that super chat, Bleeding Blue. Excellent super chat. He would have definitely beat Rodgers if it weren't for Byron Jones. Don't play. Don't have a chip on your shoulder to prove the haters wrong. The haters gonna be there. They don't care what you do. Dak Prescott could do what Jalen Hurts just did. Win the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl MVP. And they still will hate. Down South Cowboy 499 super chat. Dak lost because of his defense. Also against the Rams playoff, Cedric Wilson dropped the ball on the 3. The play before we ran out the time for the Niners. No. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Sorry, I read that a little bit disjointed, but thank you for that super chat. That's a fact. Common Sense Lab, Roman Cartel. What's good, man? I know it's 248 people in here. Can we get it to 200 likes? Can the last 48 people hit the like button, please? As I go back on my diatribe, I'm in the pulpit, I'm preaching. I know it ain't Sunday, but I got a little sermon for y'all. He don't got nothing to prove to us. The haters don't care. You want me to tell you why? I got proof of concept. Jalen Hurts just finished, I got to give it to him, not a prolific passing year. A lot to be desired. At one point, literally, the wide receivers and the quarterback was beefing. So, yeah, this isn't a prolific passing year. But he got the hardware that everybody tells me that if Dak gets it, it's over. Jalen Hurts gets one, the most minute amount of hate compared to what Dak Prescott gets. He gets hate, but it ain't even close. Almost to 200 likes. I see y'all 48. Hit the like button. And after he won that Super Bowl, can we be honest for a second? And no, I'm not an Eagles fan. The narratives about Dak would be 100% different if he got the ball out and we stopped on 3rd and 20. It would be different. But bro, Tuck, you can't tell me that they wouldn't just find another way to hate. I'm watching them hate on Jalen Hurts still. He's supposed to be out of the hate realm. He getting all these sponsorships and endorsements, and he had the Met Gala, he the Super Bowl MVP and all this extra stuff. And then I turn on the TV and I still see hate for him. The hate, now I don't care about the hate because I ain't an Eagles fan, I don't give a damn. But the reason I'm bringing that up is if a person hates you, they're gonna find a way to hate you. I remember Dak was pick six, pick all this super stuff from LaShawn McCoy when he led the league in interceptions. The next year, he came back, runner-up for MVP, second team All-Pro, lead the league in touchdowns. And LaShawn McCoy didn't come giving no props. He just act like he didn't see it because he's a hater. He didn't say, you know what, Dak Prescott really came back and balled. He just a hater. Haters gonna hate. And I ain't never seen nobody get so much hate as this dude that's wearing on my chest and that's sitting over my left shoulder. Y'all see the joint. Y'all see the most hated shirt. And you know who helped create that shirt? You know who's the mastermind behind that shirt design? He in the chat right now. Shout out to my brother Jay Tuck. Help me build that shirt. We might need to go back in the lab and build another shirt. He's won Walter Payton Man of the Year. He's done everything he needed to do as a 4th round pick. You ain't supposed to ever lead the league in touchdowns. You ain't supposed to ever be an All-Pro. You ain't supposed to have broken all the Cowboys passing records. You ain't supposed to do that. You're not supposed to be able to do that. But instead of us being excited, like, yo, man, we got one of the greatest NFL stories in history. A 4th round pick was never supposed to be nothing he has become. We hate on him. We got people making goofy ass lists saying he's the 17th best quarterback in the NFL. Since when is that bullshit even? Come on, y'all. Are we stupid? 292 people in here, 40 likes away from 200. Go on and hit the like button. It'll be 300 people in here like that. Hey, lead commander, I'm going to speak to you as nicely as I can because I rock with you and you come in here a lot. You do. We go back and forth a lot. For you, Dak is not so much hate as fans don't think he can get the job done. Lead commander, respectfully, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. That's from the bottom of my heart. You're not a Cowboys fan. You ain't never been a Dak supporter. You don't know what it's like to support Dak. I've been doing this shit for 5 years. I'm not trying to hear your breakdown on Dak not getting hate. I ain't never seen it. And it's not just football hate. It's racial hate. It's all kinds of crazy stuff that go with supporting Dak Prescott. I'm not trying to be crazy, but listen, bro. That's not a debate I'm trying to have because it ain't one you can win. It ain't one you can win. This Dak Prescott conversation is layered. It is not just touchdowns and first downs. The hate run deep. It's a whole segment of our fan base that genuinely hate that dude. It ain't even like, I'll tell you offline about it. Then there's fans that just don't like him because he hasn't gotten it done in the playoffs. Then you got a whole segment of ESPN that spends about 15 to 20 minutes a day just directly hating on just him. Stephen A. Smith wake up in the morning like, what type of shit I'm gonna talk about Dak Prescott today? No one else even touches the type of hate and slander that he takes. So nah. Respectfully, no disrespect. I'm not cursing at you, but I am cursing at that commentary. Yes, he gets hate. I didn't make that shirt. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all don't know how many of them shirts I sold. People don't buy shirts they don't believe in. It was a movement because people believed in it. They was like, yo, he might be the most hated. Never heard another quarterback get called ass on TV. Ass? Come on, yo. Let's not do that. He's black, pays for the Cowboys, counting his pockets. There's a whole lot of people that count his pockets. That's another thing. I know this ain't on the subject, but that's another thing. It's a whole lot of people that count his pockets. That's a fact. Oh, if you want a Dak, Dak owns got the link right there. If y'all want a Dak, I ain't seen that link in a minute. I ain't promoted it. If you want a most hated T-shirt, it's available. The store's still up. You can copy one. I pinned it to the top. If you want a most hated shirt, you can get you one. Everyone mentions the 60 million. I know this is off topic, but it's the off season. It's May. We can talk about this for a little bit. I love y'all, man. I do love the cartel. But seriously, though, let's be real. Every time LaShawn McCoy go on TV, he mentioned how much Dak make. You want a loan, dog? You broke? I'm sorry you don't know how to play quarterback and you ain't never lead the league in touchdowns. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you ain't never played well at quarterback, the hardest position in sports, for the most scrutinized team in sports. There's a little bit of I play for the best team in sports tax. Bleeding Blue, that most hated shirt is a classic. I love that shirt. I might need to remix it and make it a most hated team shirt. I don't know. Me and Tuck will get in the lab. We'll get in the lab. Tuck a beast with the Photoshop. I'm sorry to snitch on you, Tuck. Look at Tuck called soft morning in the lost. Tuck, that was another thing. Thank you for bringing that back up. Get me back on subject. Skip Bayless called the man soft when he said he contemplated suicide after his brother killed himself. That he was not contemplating, so he was depressed. He said he was soft on TV after his brother killed himself and his mom died from cancer. I never seen nothing like that. Any other quarterback where that would happen to, right? My snipers is crazy. Dude came, I don't even know what he said. I don't even know what he said. It's pretty sad how if you even breathe in another Cowboys channel and you're a fan of another team, you get timed out. He didn't even get his comment out. That's funny. Some dude came here, he said, it's pretty sad if you even breathe something crazy and delete. Yeah, go down like that. Security, he got Jazzy Jeffed out the club. He didn't even get to get his comment out. Y'all don't even be playing. Salute to the snipers. You know what I'm saying? On Memorial Day, salute to y'all, my soldiers. Y'all be out. Y'all don't play no games. Dude, I think he copied and pasted that joint. As soon as it hit, it delete. Bro, that's my point. Tuck didn't even say prayers for Dak and my condolences or nothing. If someone loses a family member, when Brett Favre lost his father, Skip Bayless was crying. Yo, man, I ain't never seen anybody play. He played through so much turmoil. Dak Prescott's brother kills himself, and it's just like, yo, man, you soft because you mentioned it. Tough through it. What? He got scrutinized and hated on for winning the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. That's not even football really related. Like, I don't understand some of the hate. And if you go look, I know y'all about to say, but the numbers don't matter. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I'm tired of people. Can we get that out the way? We I'm 3 likes away from 200. Go ahead and let's get it to 250 likes. Might as well just hit the like button. Snipers rock about, baby. That's a fact. Put my man in the dirt. He didn't even say much. Put him in the dirt. On a serious note, can we stop this childish talk? I got a stream coming up with Jay Tuck on Wednesday. We're gonna be going back and forth with Lord Brunson and Philly Mike. And I'm gonna say this, and I don't care what nobody says, bro. Your resume is not just what you do in the playoffs, it's everything all encompassing. It matters. It do. I don't care what y'all say. It matters. Yes, if you never get it done in the playoffs, it's a stain on your entire career as far as he was really great, but he just couldn't get it done in the playoffs. So his greatness had a level. It reached a level. I agree with that. But to just act like certain stuff don't happen, certain highlights don't even matter, you lying. I get excited about football plays, period. Football is not basketball. It's not, yo, I don't care till the playoffs start. Yes, you do. We watch the hell out of football every week. We talking about football in May. I ain't trying to hear it. I'm sorry. I've seen Dak Prescott make some of the most phenomenal plays and other players too. Some of them George Pickens, I know y'all been watching George Pickens highlights. Tell the truth. Tell me the truth. Some of them George Pickens catches, they didn't lead them to a Super Bowl, but they phenomenal. It's like, what? That's on my team now? You're not going to tell me that Saquon Barkley wasn't one of the best running backs in the league only until he won a Super Bowl. So Adrian Peterson's career don't even matter. Adrian Peterson is probably one of the top 5 running backs in NFL history, if pound for pound. So his career just don't even matter. I ain't going. So Randy Moss's career is just a wash. Dan Marino's a bum. Yeah, that's a great one. He's just a bum. Yes, playoff success matters, but like Barry Sanders, Calvin Johnson, you know what? Let's play the game because my chat get busy. 216 people in here, man. Y'all hit the like button. It should be at 300 likes. It's 300. It's almost we heading towards 400 people. Last 50 people hit the like button. Drop names in the chat of greats that didn't win a championship that you refuse to ignore because of this goofy ass notion that you can't celebrate somebody just because the stars didn't align for the entire team. Because you're not about to tell me that if Dak Prescott was where Eli Manning was, that they wouldn't have won them Super Bowls. If Dan Marino was on them Giants teams, he wouldn't have a chip right now. But Eli was the special. So come on, y'all. Trent Dilfer got a chip. So Trent Dilfer better than Dan Marino? Kick rocks. Let me read some of these names. Terrell Owens, LaDainian Tomlinson, Warren Moon, Dez Bryant. Shout out to Dez. Tony Gonzalez, phenomenal tight end. I forgot about Tony Gonzalez. Zach Martin, of course. Shout out to Zach. Dan Fouts. He took it back. Dan Marino. Jim Kelly. Went to 4 chips. And he got sent home 4 times. That's hard as hell to do. 4 straight, too, I think. CeeDee Lamb. Throw CeeDee Lamb some love. Randall Cunningham. Of course, Randy Moss. Jason Witten. Y'all dropping some Cowboys in there. Chris Carter. My dog that said he's gonna punch Skip Bayless in the effing face. Shout out to Chris Carter. Warren Moon. And y'all, it ain't even got to just be quarterbacks and offensive players. It's defensive players too. Skeptical fan. You know how hard it was for Skeptical fan to join the membership here? Skeptical fan don't even like the Cowboys most of the time because he's Skeptical fan. He's been following me for years. Welcome Skeptical fan though, y'all, because he is a tough grader. He don't like nobody. He just be mad. Skeptical fan need a virtual hug. I ain't giving it to him, though. But he just be mad. So welcome him here. Because he in every stream, he just angry. Junior Seau, Eric Dickerson, Brian Urlacher. All these greats don't matter. These is Hall of Famers, y'all. They don't matter. Their careers just don't matter. Patrick Willis. Phillip Rivers. Y'all can hate on Dak Prescott all y'all want to. You think if you retire the all-time leading passer, touchdown-wise, yardage-wise, everything for the Dallas Cowboys, you haven't had a great career? And he's not about to retire, but he's about to break that record this year, like 4 games in. Marcus Betts, $2 super chat. Got a ball in lights. Why we love MJ over LeBron. Facts. And I do love MJ over LeBron. But they both champions, so that's a harder conversation. That's a whole Marcus Betts, thank you for that $2 super chat. That debate might break my channel. We start going MJ versus LeBron, we're going to forget where we at. I'm going to have to order some takeout. It's going to get serious. Tony Romo. And let me say this too, because y'all Cowboys fans love to put Tony Romo versus Dak Prescott. They was both great. Tony saved us. Let me give Tony his props. Tony Romo saved us from the Quincy Carters and the who was it? Give me the bad quarterbacks that we had. The Drew Bledsoes and it was a bad time. Tony Romo saved us. So salute to him. And before I was defending Dak Prescott, I was front line defending Tony Romo. I see the names. J.J. Watt don't got a chip. Prime example. Josh Sweat just won a Super Bowl. Josh Sweat better than J.J. Watt? Quincy Carter. That was some rough years, man. I see them names. So Josh Sweat just won a Super Bowl. Nolan Smith. They better than J.J. Watt? T.J. Watt? Somebody talk to me. Josh Sweat better than DeMarcus Ware? Is he? Although, I mean, DeMarcus Ware won a Super Bowl with the Broncos, but y'all get my point. Skeptical fan, $5 super chat. Do you think Tony Romo would have had a better career if he didn't have Jason Garrett as a coach? Probably. Tony Romo probably needed somebody a little bit more strict. Tony had the talent, though. Tony could ball. I think Tony was just a little bit too like fast and loose with the way he threw. He needed a little bit more restriction. You know what I'm saying? But Tony was a beast. I think sometimes because we go back and forth, we pit our own players against each other. We want to say Dak better than Tony and act like Tony wasn't a beast. Tony Romo got busy. He just was a little bit, he took more risk than Dak. Tony would throw that ball in the triple quadruple coverage with not a care in the world. Just let it fly. Interception. Oh, shit. Like Tony ain't care. Tony ain't care. Down South Cowboy 199 Super Chat. I think Dak and Tony is better than Troy to me. Now, no. And that's where it gets dicey. Arm-wise and talent-wise, you might be right. But Troy had something that Dak and Tony don't have, I don't think. He had ice in his veins. I will give y'all that. It gets nuanced. It's not just the chips. The chips very much well help. But I give Troy that. Troy might not have been throwing for gaudy yards because he played his position. But Troy had ice in his veins. He made deep throw when it needed to be made. Troy, and it was a leader's leader. Now, Dak's a leader too, but Troy's a better leader than him, in my opinion. Troy also had Mike next to him. Michael Irvin was a hell of a leader. Renee Allen, 199 Super Chat. That's a great point. Larry Fitzgerald was a beast with no chip. He was. Why'd I bring this up? Suave D, $5 Super Chat. I wish Parcells would have coached Romo longer. Maybe he could have reeled him in more and better managed him. I agree. I feel like Garrett wanted to be Tony's friend. But anyway, Why I bring this up though? I bring it up because I refuse to act like Dak Prescott is just bad because he has struggled in the playoffs when other players get a genuine pass and then you start bringing up time frames and this shit is goofy. We either going to call it down the middle or we're not going to call it at all. Is that fair? Is that fair? We got 48 likes from 300. Is that fair? We either going to call it down the middle or not call it at all. Let's start calling out some of the hypocrisy. Where is the Justin Herbert hate? Where's that? Where is the Justin Herbert hate? Someone tell me. Why is Lamar Jackson allowed to be 2-5 in the playoffs and no one give a damn with MVPs? His expectations should be higher than Dak's. He's won MVPs. Where's his hate? I've heard some light slander. It go back away. They'll slander Lamar Jackson and then put him in the top 4 quarterbacks in the league. That ain't real slander. Where's the hate? Hey, where's the Josh Allen hate? When did they come into the NFL? Since everybody want to talk about time frames. When did they come into the NFL? Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson might as well be grouped in with Dak Prescott. They try not to. They try to act like they're not old. 2018. Dak came in 2016. That means if they don't win with next year, if Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen don't win this year, they would have been in the same amount of time frame as Dak Prescott and not won a championship. 9 years. But see, Dak Prescott getting nothing but hate. Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, I know they super MVPs out the ass, capes flying around, doing stuff you never seen before, and I ain't never spinning and throwing and athleticism and all that. Congratulations. But we either going to call this down the middle, or we're not going to call it at all. Now, personally, I think Lamar Jackson is phenomenal. I think Josh Allen is phenomenal. And I think that their accolades, their MVPs they've won, the stuff I see them do on Sundays, it counts. That's why when you bring up the top 4 quarterbacks in the league, they throw that playoff record out the window. Because your eyes show you, yo, they are nasty. But in the playoffs, sometimes their teams haven't shown up. Sometimes they ain't shown up neither. The NFL is funny like that. But why is it when it's time to rank quarterbacks, all of their accolades still get brought? I mean, but they've done this, they've done that. But when you bring up Dak Prescott, it's just the one thing. He's 2-5, though. It's just one thing when it's Dak Prescott. Lamar stole Dak MVP. Lamar ain't really steal it. The voters stole it from Dak. But I get you, though. These players are all great, y'all. I know y'all want to hear me say that shit. But sometimes Josh Allen catches strays, Lamar Jackson catches strays, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, and all the quarterbacks that y'all love to love that ain't got a chip gonna get grouped in with Dak Prescott until further notice. Because I'm not gonna allow y'all to get these dudes accolades and praise for what they've done that don't involve a Super Bowl and then start breaking out all these prerequisites and buts, but that's difference and all that extra stuff when it comes to Dak Prescott. I'm not going. Dak don't be catching strays. Dak be catching nuclear bombs the way people be hating on him. Mark Betts, $2 super chat. Dak gets hate because of the no conference game appearances. It's not just that, bro. It's not just that. Dak Prescott's hate won't never leave. That's how this conversation started. we're supposed to be talking about we were supposed to be talking about bringing in free agents and stuff at the post June 1st. And I know, but okay, Philly 500. Don't do that, Philly. See, Philly, my mods is crazy. You ain't even get a chance to talk. I would have let Philly talk too. Because Philly 500 a legend. Is that the real Philly 500 too? Somebody check. Is that the real Philly 500? I give Philly 500 at least a pass because he a legend out here. If that's the fake Philly 500, then bounce him. Oh, well, he don't count then. Leave him bounced. I won't even go on a diatribe about that. Lose takes. That's a great point. As soon as Dak Prescott wins, the goalposts will move. And if you don't think it'll move, they just moved it for Jalen Hurts. And I don't even really like Jalen Hurts. I mean, he's my frat brother. Shout out to the Qs. Shout out to Omega Psi Phi. But I watched him. He won the Super Bowl and MVP. And I see some people in the national media but he ain't really have a good passing year. It ain't just about the hardware. You know what this shit all boils down to, y'all? It's very simple. Y'all want to know the secret to how you get respect in sports media? It's all about who is liked and who isn't. That's why Justin Herbert will never get hate. They'll always slither out of it and wait another year. And he is coming. No, bro, we watched him get bounced in the playoffs. He only got a playoff win. He's led the league in nothing. He don't have an all-pro. Justin Herbert really hasn't done not even close to what Dak Prescott has done. He just looked cool doing it. He looked like a Madden creative player. Congratulations. But if you want to talk about why some players get a pass, it's just because they like them. And if they don't like you, they're not gonna give you no love. It's messed up. If they don't like you, they're gonna find a way to hate on you. Marcus Best, $2 super chat, plays 4 biggest brands in sports, gift and a curse. He plays for the biggest brand in sports. That's correct. Yeah, it's a fake Philly 500. I appreciate y'all timing them out. It's just big market versus small. That's a great point, Tuck. Jessica Haggerty. Who's all these people with wrenches? You know I give out wrenches. Jessica Haggerty. They family. They family. We a family in here. We don't mind being critical, but we a family in here. So you know what I'm saying. That's how I get down. And I've had people get out of line with I'll take a wrench back. People let me know if they're getting too crazy. You can lose your wrench in 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? But I think the mods know when I'm trying to get points off, so they're being real strict today. Sometimes I'll tell them at the beginning, just let everybody rock. I don't like some nights I don't mind the trolling because I'm ready to go back and forth. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't in the mood today. Ron Dog keeping it real. 199 super chat. If you could trade for any corner, who would it be? I wouldn't trade for a corner. I would just sign Gilmore. Because our corners are going to be fine. They just need time to get healthy. So go get a veteran corner that won't mind maybe rotating in when Siobhan Revel get healthy. I think Gilmore's already been a mentor on our roster before. He's already played that role. Jalen Ramsey ain't being nobody's mentor. Jalen Ramsey still think he a beast. Well, he's still good. I'm just saying. Jair Alexander ain't about to be nobody's mentor. I'm in my prime. You know what I'm saying? You got Diggs who got a chip on his shoulder. He coming back. You got Revel who wants to come prove himself because he never played a snap in the league. You got Deron Bland who's trying to prove that he can play outside. It's a lot of chips. It's a lot. It's Lay's in our cornerback room. It's Doritos. Everybody got a chip on their shoulder. What Tuck say? Trevor Lawrence got more talent. I forgot about Trevor Lawrence. More talent than Dak Prescott and hasn't won nothing, but gets passes because he's in Jacksonville. Everybody gets passes, bro. 423 people in here. Appreciate y'all. Last 25 people hit the like button for me. Let's get to 300 likes. Once you realize mainstream media is WWE, you'll understand this better. That's it. That is it. That is 100% it. It's WWE. It's not nearly as deep as you thought. I don't know, Eddie and Jessica, y'all just new here. Y'all know I give wrenches out. I ain't this ain't my fraternity. It ain't that deep. I give wrenches out to people that rock with the Cowboys, support my channel, and it allows us to regulate who comes in here and who doesn't. It's not like I knight you. There's a couple of people that that has administrative moderators that can remove somebody from the channel, and the rest of y'all standard moderators. It ain't that deep. It ain't even that deep. It's just a mod. I don't look at it like that because I don't look at it like I'm too special for y'all to have mods. Now, if you just come in here muting and just cursing at people, I'll take your moderator from you and block you from the channel. I've done it before, but it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep to me. But back to Tuck's point, it's just it's who's liked, who's not. That's it. It's who's liked, who's not. They don't like Dak Prescott, never have, because they want to be proven right that he's not good. They didn't like him when he first came into the Cowboys. Dak Prescott wasn't supposed to win that many games as a rookie. They've been trying to get rid of Dak for years. 2018, when he came out struggling, they were so excited. We traded for Amari Cooper. We went on an 8-1 run. Damn it, can't get rid of him yet. Then he gets hurt. They want him to come back. Well, he might not come back right. Comeback throws for 30-something touchdown, breaks the Cowboys touchdown record. He led the league in interceptions. I got him. It's over. He's wrapped up. Came back, run second team All-Pro. Damn it, can't get rid of him. They don't like him. They like, why is he still here? It's been 9 years. I hate this dude. He won't go away. Now, this year's controversy, 1 year was leading league in picks. Now PFF ranks him 17th. He gonna come back, ball out. They gonna just grit their teeth. And if he ever does what he's supposed to do, which is win in the playoffs, get to a championship game, they'll say, well, you ain't win the Super Bowl. If he gets to the Super Bowl, they'll say, well, you ain't win the Super Bowl. If he wins the Super Bowl and wins the Super Bowl MVP, what do y'all think he's gonna say? What do y'all think the haters would say? 429 people in here. Appreciate y'all. 305 likes. Mike Welch, 199 super chat. In your mind, what does a shoddy offense look like? A shoddy offense look very balanced. A lot more run focused with a lot more play action and shots over the top. Hence George Pickens. A lot more balance. But you're going to run to open up the pass, not pass to open up the run. We're not going to try to get leads and salt the victory away by running the ball. We're going to run the ball and allow our offensive weapons to get open like that. Similar to what you probably see in Philly. That's it. He didn't win too. He had too much talent. He had a good team. He got carried. Y'all really that's exactly what they say, right? They'll be trying to break him, but it won't happen. They've been trying to break him, but it won't happen. That's a fact. That's all that's going to happen, y'all. That's all I want y'all to know this. So stop. I'll say what I said a while ago. If you just jumped in here, all 428 people, appreciate y'all. 311 likes. If you just jumped in here, let me say something to y'all. He ball out. They're going to let Pickens walk. It's going to be World War VI. They let Pickens walk, but they might. They'll probably franchise tag Pickens, and then he'll play pissed off next year. That's what they'll do, Tuck. They'll franchise tag Pickens, and then next year he'll just play pissed off. Ron Dog, keeping it real, 199 super chat. I think Dallas has an NFC ship ceiling. Thoughts? I would love that. I'm not mad at that. If we can get it to the championship, I would be happy with that. Other people will be mad. I want a Super Bowl, but if in Brian Schottenheimer's first year he makes it to the championship game, that's a win. Brian Schottenheimer is not Super Bowl or bust, y'all. Take it how you want to take it. He's a first-year coach. He is not Super Bowl or bust. Y'all need to get that shit out your mind. If that's what you're thinking, you're just going to be angry. He's a first-year head coach. I expect success, but it's not Super Bowl or bust. Deion Sanders would have been Super Bowl or bust because he's Deion, not Brian Schottenheimer. Darnell Lamar, 499 super chat. Folks don't care about you succeeding. They want to see your downfall. That is point. Fire super chat, Darnell Lamar. Thank you. Ron Dog, appreciate your super chat too. Skeptical fan, 2 live super chat. I hope we use more motion in this offense. I hope we do too. I hope we do too. Amp Sports. Shout out to my dog Amp, man. Y'all go subscribe to Amp's channel too. Salute my dog. Keep putting in work. Like it. Appreciate you, Amp. Go check out Amp Sports channel too. That's my dog. And he be putting in work over my dog Boss Cowboys channel. Y'all should be familiar. Y'all should already be familiar with my dog Boss and everybody. If not, go get familiar. But back to my point. There is no, what I was saying earlier, there is no end game. There is no winning over everybody. There is no changing the narrative. We could win the Super Bowl. Dak could win the Super Bowl MVP, and they're still going to hate on him. You hear it with Jalen Hurts. It'd be the same thing, except it'd be amplified. He got carried. His team is too good. All the players are great. Even though they spent all offseason saying our team ain't that great. He's not getting no props, so stop looking for it. Stop waiting for the day you can go watch First Take and prove Stephen A. Smith wrong. It ain't worth it. Y'all hear me? If you're just watching to pray the Cowboys have success so you can just prove haters wrong, you got to find another way to watch, another reason to watch. Like I said, Dak Prescott should not play to prove his haters wrong. He should play to prove his supporters right. Y'all hear that? Don't play to prove the haters wrong. He should play to prove all the people that supports him when shit ain't right, when we haven't won a championship, when we battling to get back right, when we're building a new team, a new culture. All these players should be playing to prove the people that support them when we down right, not to prove the people that's been saying y'all trash that'll flip-flop like a quarter when the shit start looking good. Because it's millions of them. It's millions of Cowboys fans that can't wait to flip-flop. Oh, we winning? I've always loved Brian Shot. No, you didn't. I need somebody that's going to battle with me in the trenches when the chips is down. Yeah, it don't look right. Schottenheimer ain't got no experience. We got holes in our roster. Our coach ain't got our wide receiver core got a bond. We got a lot of things wrong with this team. Now, there's two different. Let me say this too before somebody say, "Oh, so just be blindly optimistic." No. You do realize you can support somebody and be critical of the building. If my friend is building a house, let me break this down for y'all. If my friend is building a house, and I'm like, "That's fire. You building a house?" Yeah, I'm building a house. Word. And he get all of his stuff together. And I ain't even no construction expert. But if you go over to your friend's house and he got the framework and everything up there, and they the building and they got the foundation down, and then you walk over to a certain part of it and you see termites. And you're like, yo, you should probably do something about them termites before you keep building. You probably gonna tell your friend, hey man, you got some things you need to work on. This is dope. I support you building a house. This is fire. Keep doing it. But like fix this issue because your house gonna crumble. That's us needing a defensive tackle, a cornerback, a veteran running back. That's the termites. Y'all following me? Am I making sense? If I'm making sense, hit the like button. Put some fire emojis in the chat if I'm making sense. You can support your peoples and be critical of them while you're supporting them. It's okay to be like, yo, we ain't quite there yet, but George Pickens is fire. Dak Prescott being healthy is fired. Angry Cowboys fan, my dog. I didn't even see you was in here. Shout out to Angry Cowboys fan. Y'all go catch his channel too. I love the content creators that's up and coming. Lose Takes, Angry Cowboys fan, my dog Amp. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know Jay Tuck, legend in the space. You know what I'm saying? And anybody else I ain't catching here, my fault. Charge it. Cap aside gent, my dog. Charge it to my eyes, which need glasses and not my heart. Seriously, go check out some of these brothers' content. I know I don't got enough content to keep y'all busy all day. It's plenty of brothers killing it. Check them out. Ron Dog 499 Super Chat. I really want us to sign Chubb. Give us that Barkley effect that he gave those Philly e-girls. That would be an A+ offseason for me. I would love Chubb. First of all, that sounded, his last name's crazy. All right, my fault. I made it 55 minutes and said something crazy. Damn. I'm sorry. I almost made it through the whole stream without saying something. Pause. I blame Nick Chubb's last name. It's a terrible last name. No disrespect, Nick Chubb, but I can't say I love Chubb. That just sounds nasty. So pause. I apologize. I'm gonna just go back to my point. Threw off my whole. I was vibing. I was flowing, and then, damn, I'm distracted by that terrible last. Last name is wow. Nah, but seriously, it's okay for us to be positive about the offseason. Y'all know I've been talking. George Pickens changes a lot. It do. We looking all right with the receiver core now. One move. Dak Prescott being healthy. Great. Jake Ferguson getting back healthy. Great. But like I said, if you're building a house and you're supporting your friend who's building a house, it's okay to tell them you got termites. Hey, man, that don't look secure. Is your piping good? There's a leak over there. It's okay to tell your friend, y'all support you in everything you do, but let's fix this stuff before we go forward. That's all we doing. So I don't want y'all to take me being excited about the team as me being blindly optimistic. Like, I'm sure y'all been over there on my dog Boss Cowboys channel. Y'all been over on Jay Tuck's channel. Y'all been on DMV's channel. Y'all have been on some of the channels that are just Foots the King, Skywalker Still. Shout out to Scott. That's my dog. Scott, one of the best in the game. And you hear them highlight some of the things we need to do to make this team better. Congrats. Oh, yes. I'm random. I'm sorry. Congratulations to Vash Lombardi, too. And Brian Broder starting a media company. That is fire. Content creators doing excellent things. Shout out to Vought. Shout out to Brian Broadus. I think it's Crown Global Media. I think that's fire. I love to see people having success, man. And shout out to Foots the King hitting 40K. Y'all know me. I'm kumbaya man in this space. I ain't here to hate on nobody. I ain't got time for it. I'm too busy. Y'all be surprised how busy I am off of this. When I'm off the stream. You know what I'm saying? But I got to show love to everybody. New media. That's a fact. It's okay to be critical of the team and positive. Can y'all can do two things at once? I can chew gum and walk. That's sarcasm. I can compartmentalize. Look it up if you don't know what compartmentalize means. But I can be super optimistic over here. I can talk shit to Eagles fans over here. I will be doing that on Wednesday. I can go on Twitter and talk shit. And then I can flip this hand and be like, you know what? But we need more stuff. We do. I want a veteran one tech. I do. I believe Mozzie Smith is going to get better. But I do. Appreciate you, Amp. I want one more running back. Just one more running back. And then Miles Sanders and Jadon Blue, Phil Maffa, and who else we got on this joint? Javonte Williams and Deuce Vaughn, Hunter Lipke. Y'all can battle it out to the death. The best four could left standing. That's all. Veteran one tech. I'm happy. Just go get one. I feel like that's easier to find. You're gonna get a veteran one tech. Veteran one tech. Somebody will become available. DJ Reader. I'm gonna probably come on here with champagne again. I'm gonna go get some more cheap champagne from Target, and we're gonna pop champagne on the. We get DJ Reader is on. Go get Stephon Gilmore. It's gonna cost $8. and some season tickets. Go get Gilly, and we're gonna be real comfortable. Ron Dog keeping the real 199 super chat. I need a solid beast to play D tackle next to Osa. That's a fact. I think that Solomon Thomas is an excellent older rotational stout player. I think Thomas is going to be great, but he's a 3 tech. We need another big veteran trash can full of dirt so that Jay Toya can come along slowly. Jay Toya is not Vita Vea, y'all. I'm sorry. He not. It's okay. Jay Toya is not Vita Vea. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay to say he's not Vita Vea. It's okay. But when I see somebody call Phil Maffa Bo Jackson, I almost wanted to headbutt my webcam. Like, what you mean? And no disrespect my dog that said that, but still, that was a real statement. He Bo Jackson. No, he not. J-Down Blue is not even, he's not even Tony Pollard yet. You gotta go do it. And then once you do it, we will celebrate it. That's all. Just go do it. We'll celebrate it after that. But you got to go actually accomplish the thing. You can't just, no. But I'm going to wrap it up like this, though. I'm going to bring this full circle. The Cowboys are not done yet. Per Brian Broaddus, per somebody that's fully connected to the Cowboys. I got a couple connections. I got a couple people that might DM me here and there. So I can hear stuff. You know what I'm saying? A couple people that's fully connected that hit your brother up every once in a while. I ain't an insider. You know what I'm saying? I can't text Stephen Jones like Brian Broaddus can probably. But whoever he texted, let him know the Cowboys are not done, but they're waiting for the right moves. I'm not surprised. That's how we usually do things. I don't think we're trading any more draft capital. I think the trades are mostly out. Unless it's a comp pick range. 5th, 6th, 7th round picks. We'll trade one of those. Pick swaps. We're not giving up no other. We traded for George Pickens. That's your big trade. We're not giving up no 2s. We ain't giving up no 1s. We're not giving up a 3. I mean, we're not giving up another 4. No. So if we're making a trade, it's a 5th, 6th, or 7th round type of trade. And that's it. Because we're going to get them extra comp picks. But I think the Cowboys are going to go at post-June 1st cuts is the goal. That's the target. And we're not done. And with Brian Broaddus confirming it, and nobody in the media hating on it, because the reporters, that's a beef. That's another beef y'all need to pay attention to. It'd be crazy. The Clarence Hill and Jane Slater and Patrick No C. Walker. It'd be a lot of when one person reports something, or John Machota, they be throwing shots at each other. It'd be real subliminal. It'd be real humble shots. Y'all be peeping it. Somebody reports something and somebody else will say something else real sly. Yeah, that's crazy. I wouldn't believe everything you hear. I'm like, oh, hold on. Is you talking about so-and-so? Like you just, Lou know what I'm talking about. Pay attention. It's a lot of ego in the reporting game. That's why if you look at my profile, I say I am not a reporter. I am not a reporter. Don't look to me. I don't break stories. I break down stories. Slick Rick be pissing them off. That's a fact, Lou. I'm just happy that we're not done. So, yes, we'll be adding players. I think we'll add 2 more players, maybe 3. But we're not done adding players. We're not. And we shouldn't be done. I think they're waiting to see how some of these players look, but we're not done. But look, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I wanted to jump in here. I hope y'all are enjoying your off day, or it's probably, you should be off by now. It's 5 p.m. here on the East Coast. Salute to everyone that's in the armed services, anyone that has lost someone in the armed services. Shout out to my brother. That's a Marine that served and got blown up, but still alive. That's my dog. Rome, you coming to Oxnard? I am not coming to Oxnard. I got some family stuff going on. I'll be covering it, and I got some people that'll be out there, but I won't be out there. Not this year. Maybe next year I can make an Oxnard trip. Not this year. My wife's 40th birthday is around the time of Oxnard. I'm going to be flying to another little island place and enjoying my wife. So I won't be in Oxnard. Sorry, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got to get right for the year. But I appreciate y'all. Happy early birthday, Mrs. Rome. I appreciate you. Yeah, you got to take care of wifey. But yeah, we'll be fine, y'all. We'll be fine. You got your priorities right. Got my priorities right. That's a fact. That's a fact. I appreciate y'all. Y'all priorities too, but not above wifey. Not even close. I love y'all though. I do. I ain't gonna have me sleeping outside. You know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate y'all. I enjoyed tapping in with y'all during the holiday. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Um, I'll be back with content probably tomorrow. You know how I go. But I just wanted to talk to y'all for a little bit. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Um, and if you got a TikTok, man, go subscribe to my TikTok because I'm trying to build that up because somebody apparently is impersonating me. That's another story for another live. We'll talk about that in another live. It's a whole Cowboys fan talk TikTok that ain't me. we'll talk about that another day. Shit is crazy. They living too. They got like 2,000 subscribers. I didn't even know that was happening. What's the TikTok? DM me, Mike Jink. I'll give you the TikTok. My TikTok? Oh, I'll show you. Y'all can scan it if y'all want. I'll put it up on the screen so it's easier. Hold on. Let me put up my joint. So if y'all want to, this is my TikTok. Can y'all see that? Y'all can scan that if y'all want. That's the real one. The other dude, I don't know who that is, but they getting it off. I don't know who that is, but they are getting it off. I ain't telling you theirs, but I appreciate y'all. Mike Jake pause. Damn. I'm gonna leave y'all with that pause moment. I'm not even gonna clean it up. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I look crazy, Eddie Lowe. Go report that page.